Guys, how are you all doing? I just wanted to reach out with a word of encouragement for you guys tonight. Um, I know it is not always easy to do what it is we do. We get up every day, get ready for work, get to work, take care of our patients or our residents, leave work, run errands, come home, cook, sometimes take care of families, and just get ready for bed, get up the next day, do it all over again, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. It's not always easy to do this day after day and have it weigh on you so much. But I want you to know that what you do really matters. And even if what you did didn't matter, you matter. And I need you to be able to understand how important you are, how important you are as a person, how what you say and what you do impacts so many lives, that you truly have the ability to change lives, to change minds. It's a real privilege we have. And I know that sometimes we can get held captive by the things that don't work, that we forget to really look at what does. Unfortunately, sometimes even that is few and far between. But I think it's so important that you know that you are an amazing nurse, that you are a compassionate person, you are a caring person. You want to be sure that the people who've been entrusted to you, their health has been entrusted into your hands, that you really do the best by them and for them. Sometimes that can take so much out of you to realize that you're not leaving until you get everything squared away for your patients the way it should be. I had a conversation today with a family member of a patient who's at this point in their life comfort care, and just explaining what we do to make sure that that person is comfortable, to make sure that all of their needs are being taken care of. That is not just me as a nurse who's doing it, but that it's a team effort, that I have colleagues who aren't necessarily nurses, but who are committed to making sure that that person gets exactly what they need and that they're treated with dignity and respect. If I could tell you the relief I heard in their loved one's voice, how they thanked me for going in their mind and what they say is above and beyond to make sure that their loved one is cared for. And I told them, this is what we do. We want to make sure our patients are well. We do what we can to make sure that they have what they need to give them the best fighting chance. Because we would only hope, one would only hope, that someone would do the same thing for someone we love and care for. It's a little easier to do when you can put yourself in their shoes. It's a little easier to do when you can think of someone you truly care for being at the mercy of others who you can only hope and pray are going to take care of them. I can't imagine what it is to have a loved one in a space that you can't get to, how helpless it must feel to have to rely on others to see that your loved one is cared for. So I always try to make sure that I alleviate any concerns, any fears, answer any questions they may have, offer realistic reassurances. And I love the fact that, and it doesn't happen all the time, unfortunately, but you do have some loved ones who get it, who'll turn around and say, "Thank you so much. I know what you do is not easy. I know what you do." I mean, this person said it so many times today, acknowledging what it is to make sure that their loved one is taken care of, going above and beyond, researching and just going line upon line in their chart to make sure that you're reading every note, that nothing is missed, that every care plan is being executed, that you're dotting every I, crossing every T, not so that you won't get in trouble, but so that that person you're caring for gets what they need. Isn't easy to do, and it certainly isn't something you do by yourself. So it can definitely weigh on you, but I want you to know, and I need you to know that what you do matters. If a patient or their family or loved one never says it, know that I personally believe in reaping what you sow. Some folks say it's karma. What goes around comes around. But I really do believe that if you sow goodness, you'll reap goodness. If you sow kindness, you will reap kindness. If you sow compassion and grace, you're going to reap compassion and grace. Do we always get it right? No. Do I always get it right? Absolutely not. But I strive every day, every encounter to be the best me, to show forth the best me, to allow others to see the best me. And again, I'm human. I had an instance the other night where I was literally in tears thinking about the care of some patients. And do I apologize for that? Absolutely not. I'm a human being and I care deeply about what I do and the people I have the pleasure of caring for. It isn't something I take lightly. And I know you don't either. If you find that you're losing that spark, you're losing that something, that you're just getting, you feel so beat down, I need you to get away. And I don't mean get away as in go away, but I need you to be able to recharge. And it's truly my prayer that this message meets you right where you are. That those thoughts that you haven't shared with anyone, the feelings of hopelessness, the feelings of being inadequate and just not being enough, not doing enough, being pulled in so many different directions, and no one seems to see you. No one seems to see that you're hurting. No one seems to see that you need help. You're often called on to be the helper, but no one notices that you need help yourself. It's my prayer that you will cast every care you have down and that you don't pick those back up. Whether you're religious, whether you're spiritual, whether you believe in a higher power, know that you've not been called to walk alone and that you've been given an opportunity to really make a change in someone's life, but not at the expense of losing yours. It is truly my prayer that every part of your being will be energized, will be renewed, that you would have a peace that passes all understanding, that peace would guard your heart and guard your mind, that every step you take will be ordered, that the works of your hands will remain blessed, that favor will follow you all the days of your life, that favor will chase you down, looking for you, that you're not looking for it, but looking for you. It's genuinely my prayer that you will be rooted in this career of nursing, but even more than that, that you will be rooted in who you are, that you will be unapologetically who you are and who you were created to be, and that you won't move through life with this feeling of uncertainty, but that you will know you were placed on this earth for a purpose, and that you will realize what that purpose is so that you can walk in it. Know that you have been graced to carry out whatever it is you were born to do. Whatever that might be, if that means you need to get to a still, quiet place where you're just able to think on that and ask for clarity in terms of what that looks like, I know the answers will come. And guess what? Don't expect or think the answer to come as a booming voice from heaven. Sometimes Spirit has a wonderful way of showing us in the things we do every day. You could turn on the TV and a conversation, something that's being said speaks to exactly what you've been praying about and thinking about. Someone you meet in the community says something and it reinforces how you feel and what you know to be important. Understand that you're not walking this alone and that your life has great purpose. Lean into what that is. Don't be afraid to pivot. Don't be afraid to shift because you're not walking alone. So I encourage you, my friends, to really explore what your purpose is, what that looks like in nursing, what that looks like for every person you come into contact with. Know that you have been created with a purpose, and it's a great one. My purpose may be different than your purpose, but my purpose isn't any greater than your purpose. So let's live life on purpose. So until next time, friends, take care, stay safe, and be well.